What's up everybody, it's Wick, and it's time for a haul video. This one is pretty small. Was really busy this past week and ended up going on a weekend trip with a bunch of friends, like 16 people. We went to a convention and hung out and partied and enjoyed life, I guess. But let me show you what I did get. Got this Yahtzee at a garage sale. It was $1. Actually it sells for like, I think it was 60 to 80, something like that, but I'll have the correct amount in the corner like I always do. So regardless, it's an incredible find. For some reason these handheld games, some of them anyway, sell for really great money. See, next at a garage sale, I just picked up this, I don't know why. It's a easy step, instant step, I don't remember the exact name. Polaroid camera, it was $1. I know they sell anywhere from 15 to 40 bucks. Looks like this one's around 20. I have no way to test this. I'm not going to buy film. There might be a way to test it. It seems like I read somewhere you could test them without film or with used film. I might look into that. But it was $1, so I just picked it up because I knew it's worth something. Even if I sell it as is, I can probably make some money. Pickings are kind of slim at garage sales anymore, it seems. Okay. Well, let me just get rid of this video game stuff. So what happened was I went to a sale. I went to 2 or 3 sales, and I was seeing people that I always see at sales, resellers and stuff, and I'm like, man, why can't I just get somewhere that doesn't, I get somewhere before somebody else? So I look on my little app, garage sale app, and see that there's a sale that I didn't see before. It must have just came up that morning. It said a bunch of old computer stuff, so I was like, alright, I'll go hit that. Got there, about the time it was opening, I think, a little after. There was a van had just pulled up, and they had gotten out before me and was walking up there. They went to one half, I went to the other half. They were giant totes filled with old computer stuff from the 90s, like mostly trash, you know, giant monitors, CRT monitors, and old motherboards and stuff like that. But I see this in one of the totes on top. I'm like, ooh, okay. So I grab it and I keep digging, find another, and then find 2 more. These are some pretty large totes, so, and they're just filled with electronic junk. So I'm like, man, there's gotta be a Nintendo or something. So keep digging, find the light gun, but the cord had tape around it, so I didn't even worry about picking that up. Let me move these. Finally got to the bottom. There's a Nintendo sitting there. It was wrapped in a plastic bag. There's the cords and stuff. And then also in a plastic bag, I could barely tell what it was. It was this Atari 2600, I think junior model. Had the joysticks in there with it. Cables and everything, I believe, were there. I couldn't find the actual Nintendo power adapter, but I found one that fit in it. I haven't checked to see if that would actually work. But anyway, I pulled all that stuff out, the Atari, Nintendo, and everything, threw it in the grass. I was worried about the other people, because there were a bunch of totes. I wanted to go through all these totes, but they ended up leaving, and I didn't want anyone else to come, so I took the stuff. I had the stuff out, and I asked the guy, I said, hey, what do you want for this stuff? And he's like, I don't know, I just want to get rid of this stuff. So he came over and looked at what I had sitting out. He's like, how about $5? I said, yeah, $5. I'm like, ooh, yeah. So I hurry up and take it over there, and I'm like, can you put this in a bag? I'm going to keep looking around, because I didn't want someone to come up and be like, hey, what are you selling this for? Don't sell it to them for $5. I'll pay you $20 or whatever. Because people will do that. People are kind of jerks at garage sales, and it's almost happened before. So I wanted to get that stuff hidden, and got in the bag. I said, "Do you have any other video game stuff?" He's like, "No." Like, "Do you have any old games?" He's like, "Or any games that go with it?" He's like, "No, I know I don't have any of those." So I'm like, "Alright, well, I'm going to look around a little bit." Look around, go over to a box with a bunch of old computer books, move a few around, and see this sitting on top. Super Smash TV. So I get excited. It's complete. Keep digging. Aqua Games was in there, or the aquatic games. I think I had this when I was younger, or rented it or something, but I remember it not being very good. And then Garfield. Garfield's not complete, it's missing the manual. But also, no box or anything, was Turrican. So I grabbed these 4 games and took it over, and I said, "How much for the games?" And he's like, "Well, how about 15 for everything?" And I kind of cringed a little bit. It went from 5 for all these consoles and stuff. I add the games, $10 more. I guess it probably gave him time to think. But anyway, $15 is still a steal. Turrican's like a $30, $40 game. Aquatic games, not worth a lot, maybe 10. Garfield, maybe 10. Smash TV is about $60, complete in the condition it is in. Nintendo, of course, if it works and everything, clean it up, could probably get $40 out of it on Amazon. Change the pins and stuff. The Atari 2600 Junior is on Amazon for $60. So, I mean, we're talking almost $200 worth of video game stuff there for $15. So quite happy with this. All this stuff, the Nintendo might be sold, but I might just save it for trades or something. I have to have a really good working Nintendo to send it into Amazon. But since I trade and collect video game stuff, I might just save that Nintendo for a trade to somebody to get some stuff. But anyway, thrilled about that. But also, I hit a garage sale, and I seen these 2 games just sitting there. So Lion King for Super Nintendo and Tiger Heli for the NES. I don't have either of these. They were $1 a piece, so I was happy to see those. They had a lot of other games, but they were newer and high priced. Oh, they had like 20 GameCube games, and they're all like Harry Potter and sports and stuff that's just not worth anything. But yeah, there's the stuff that's all going in the collection, not reselling. But if you are a reseller and you don't care about games, this would be a pretty good score indeed. I got these for, I believe it was $4 at Goodwill. They sell for, I think it was $38. So I'm making about $25 on these. FBA. Got this. Oh, going in the collection too is this Sega Game Gear magnifier, still in the box. It was $1. I just bought it for the collection. It's cool that it came in the box. Probably worth about $1 in the end, but that was at the same sale as the 2 games there. But got this at Goodwill for $7. It's a Sony Dream Machine CD player thing. It's the black one is not in stock on Amazon, but there's like a red, yellow, and all of them sell for around $80. And this is in really good shape. We're gonna test it, make sure it works. But yeah, ooh, don't fall. Yeah, I'm going to put that on Amazon. Should make at least $50 on that. Has a, well, some of the colors had a good rank, some of them didn't. Not sure why. Paid $2 for this at a Goodwill. I've sold these before for $50, so I looked. I think they were selling for currently $40. but once that seller sells his, they jump back up to around 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that in FBA. That's just easy money there. Some of these dongles don't sell well. That one does. Interesting find at Goodwill as well. Tiger Woods PGA Pro collection for a computer. Seen it sealed. I always check these sealed games because you never know. This one's new, $72.99 with a really good rank. Used, it's still in the 30s, so it looks like it will sell pretty well. I'm going to price mine at $69.99. Hopefully sell it. So I'm going to say at least I'm going to make $35 on that, I would think. The collection, maybe it's just rare or something. I don't know. I think we're coming to an end here. For such a small haul, I ended up making a longer video than I wanted to, but you know, sometimes I like to tell stories about how I found this stuff. This was a camera lens, Vivitar. I don't know much, really I don't know anything about camera lenses. I just looked it up on eBay, and it was showing prices all over the place. It was 20, 30, 40, 180. I couldn't find the model numbers were all weird and everything, so I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm sure it was, well, it's not focusing at all. It was $2.99, so I wasn't gonna be in it much. Turns out after I got home and did more research, market's kind of flooded and they're not that sought after, so I'll probably make 10 bucks in the end, but I think it was worth a shot. So, is that it? There's just a stylus sitting here. I didn't find that anywhere. But yeah, that's a small haul. I have been buying some stuff online, sniping on eBay, and finding a little bit of clearance and stuff, but not a whole lot. But it's a pretty small haul. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to continue to follow me on my treasure hunting adventures, if you will. But thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time.